Hey everybody, Bill Flipper here. I'm going to do a little bit more in-depth video on how I'm planning to make money. So, like I said, we have these tariffs going on. It will increase prices on the new goods. And so we're going to be looking, it will also increase price on the used goods. So I use the example of strollers, but basically you can Google the list and it's basically almost everything. You can think consumer electronics, your iPhone, your Android. You can think, like I said, baby products, baby strollers, some toys, and clothing. So if you are good with some of these items, you already know them well, maybe electronics, you can look for the used ones. I would use Facebook Marketplace. I would use eBay, Mercari. You can go to thrift stores, especially maybe really like new clothing. All these types of things. Like I said, the used prices are going to go up. So, and also if you're good at fixing or finding something, I use this example all the time, like a stroller. It's a very expensive stroller, but you can find these really cheap on Facebook Marketplace. And because the used price is going up, I would get it, especially if it's beat up but fixable. So you do a deep clean, you grease the wheels, you make everything look nice. You can probably get really close, a really nice swing on that, especially if you kind of find someone who, is looking to get rid of it, especially if they just replaced it. Maybe they had a second kid, the solo one they got replaced. So look for items like that. Look for clothes, you know what I mean? I think these prices are going to increase, especially if the tariffs don't get handled quickly. Like I said, electronics, if you're good with that stuff, I would look. I'm not really familiar with that stuff, but you can think if instead of upgrading, maybe someone has an S20 and they want to get a newer phone, but they want to get a used S24. So look for things like that. A lot of these items people will still want cash for, that you can still find them pretty cheap, and especially if you haggle and you have some ability in learning how to fix them, crack screens, all those types of things. If you can fix that, or someone who can cheaply, that's a move you can make. So I hope you learned something. I think there's going to be a lot of opportunity, especially in the used goods, especially with lightly used goods in these. So do your own research, look into it. We'll see what we can do. I'll let you know my wins on it, but keep that in mind. So, all right, everybody, have a great day. See ya.